it's Caitlin and welcome back. I thought today we could do a little Q&A because I've got a ton of questions that you guys have been asking over on my Instagram, and I thought it would be easier if we just do a little. I've got my favourite drink right here. Don't forget to grab yourself one and let's get right in. I've got them all written down on my notepad because I'm recording on my phone, so makes it a little bit easier. Thought we could start off with a few generic ones that you guys have been asking. So, how old are you and how tall are you? Now I'm 23 and I'm 5'3", so I'm quite short, kind of average. And where are you from? I'm from England, but I moved to Wales. So born in England, been in England all my life, and then I moved up to Wales 2 years ago, and I'm really enjoying it. Where do you get your tattoo inspiration from? So I have had my tattoos planned out since I was about 16, which I know sounds quite young, but I always knew that I wanted to be tattooed and have quite a few tattoos. So I spent a lot of time looking on Pinterest, looking at different styles that I might like, looking at techniques, artists, and kind of just knew what artists I wanted to go to, what styles I wanted ever since I was really young. I used to have a Pinterest board of all tattoo inspiration, and then kind of just let each tattoo artist do their own thing so that they've got their own twist and stuff. And this one was actually a flash design that my favourite tattoo artist already designed, and we put it up to scale and got it tattooed here. I've got a couple more tattoo ones because they're quite popular, but your most painful area you have had tattooed. Honestly, I got my elbow done, which I thought was painful, until I got my inner bicep and this bit done. I got these two done at the same exact time, and they are very painful. The inner bicep is so sore. Say my shoulder was as well, just as it went right up to my neck. That was really quite sore. And then of course my sternum, just around the ribs, was sore, but my inner bicep was the most painful, which is why I haven't got this one done yet. Do you have any pets? I do. I've got 4 cats. I've got Nala and Loki, which I adopted as mother and son. I've got Olive, which is a long-haired tortoiseshell. She thinks she's the queen. She thinks she runs the house. She is just great. And then I've got Lucas, which is a tuxedo, and I got him just before I moved here. So yeah, 4 cats, and they all get along very well, which is definitely a surprise when you've got cats. Tea break. What makes you happy? I think so many things make me happy. I try and look at a lot of the small things in life that makes me happy, because I feel like most of your life is lots of small mundane things that kind of add up. So having a shower in the morning, doing my skincare, doing my yoga in the morning, making a really delicious breakfast, having my matcha, getting to work a job that I really enjoy, and being with my cats, being with my family, gardening, being able to enjoy each season. I feel like being able to enjoy each season is really important when it comes to being happy and staying positive, because if we're constantly looking forward to summer, and then we've got 3 other seasons that we hate throughout the year. So I really try and see how I can enjoy spring, summer, autumn and winter, and really take time to enjoy and have like hobbies and interests throughout each of those seasons, so that I'm always looking forward to things. For example, in Christmas, winter, I look forward to Christmas markets. I look forward to my birthday because I'm born in January. I look forward to having lots of rest and being able to be cozy and guilt-free of just sitting around doing nothing, because it's really gloomy and rainy a lot of the time. And then spring, I really enjoy planting out my seeds, getting all my garden ready, kind of feeling like a freshness, like the sense of newness. And then for summer, obviously, going on lots of hikes, walking, getting to look after my garden that I've planted from spring, being quite busy. And then autumn, we quiet back down. So I feel like being able to enjoy each season and enjoy the mundane things in life is very, very important. So these kind of go hand in hand, but top 2 favourite cuisines and top 2 countries you want to visit. Now I think these go hand in hand together so well because I love Asian food and I love Italian food. So I would love to go to Japan, Thailand, Vietnam, South Korea, all of those sort of areas. And then I would also really love to go to Italy for some really nice Italian food. Next one, I've got quite a few. Favourite genre of music you listen to? Ooh, this is a good one because I actually listen to quite a lot of different music. I have quite a broad range of all the music that I really like to listen to. And growing up, my granddad played in a band and he listened to a lot of rock music. So I kind of grew up listening to that and really enjoying rock music. I also enjoy heavy metal. I really enjoy jazz and classical music too. I tend to put on a nice bit of classical or a nice bit of jazz when I'm waking up and getting my day started because I feel like it is the best way to start your day. I love indie rock. I love a little bit of old hip hop, so like Michael Jackson and things like that. I really love quite a lot of music. I don't think there's anything that I don't like, unless it's kind of like from the present moment. I'm not really into much of that. Oh, this one's a deep one. Do you get any pushback from your family for the content that you sell on? I actually don't, which I know that I'm very lucky and I'm very blessed. I'm grateful that, yeah, they don't really mind. They obviously, it took them a little bit of time to get used to because it is quite a niche job, it's quite a taboo job. It's a job where you are putting a lot of yourself out there. So as long as I'm safe, I'm being sensible, I'm looking after myself, I'm not getting myself into situations that I might regret later on, then they're more than happy for me to be doing it. And yeah, as I say, with the amount that I've grown and been able to move across the country and been able to have my own life, they are very supportive in that. And yeah, I have a very great relationship with all of my family. Let's do another one. Favourite movie genre? This is good. See, I can do one that I really don't like. I do not like horrors at all. I think that I just don't like the jump scares. I don't like the anticipation of thinking, oh, there's gonna be a jump scare, like, oh, when's this jump scare gonna happen? Oh, what's gonna happen next? I really don't like horrors. I don't like the anticipation that it gives. I don't like the build up to something happening. But I do really love a comedy. I love comedy so much. I grew up listening to and watching quite a few comedies, so they've always stuck with me as my favourite type. And I do also quite like action as well. I think action is quite good. I think John Wick is probably my favourite action. And I don't know for my favourite movie. As long as Adam Sandler is in it, I really like it. Ooh. Do you work out? And I do, and I think hobbies kind of come into this, so I can cover it all in one. But I love working out. For the past couple of years, I've really enjoyed working out and really diving into hobbies that I enjoy. So I enjoy reading, I enjoy art, I love painting, colouring in, anything arts and crafts with a lot of colour. I love gardening, I love going on hikes. I went on one in my other vlog actually, which you can see, and it is just so fun to be able to have beautiful, amazing, long places to hike. What else? Baking. I love baking a naughty sweet treat, and I'm so sad because I did banana bread the other day and I burnt it, and I need to wait for my other bananas to ripen up so that I can do that again. But I love baking. I love gardening as well. I've just started sowing all of my seeds ready for spring, ready for summer, and yeah, anything that's kind of thing that I can create something with or use my imagination with, I really enjoy. And for working out, I love working out. I do Pilates and yoga every morning, and I've also recently been getting into skipping, which I think is so fun because when I was younger I used to love skipping, being with my friends, doing like a little skip. I thought it was so fun, so I'm definitely getting back into that. Take my health quite seriously, which means eating well, staying hydrated, making sure that I'm getting all the nutrients that my body needs. And I feel like it's such a confidence boost when you are eating healthy and you are giving yourself what your body actually needs. So yeah, last two. I like your hair combination. Thank you. How do you start and maintain it? So I actually used to get my hair dyed, but I kind of decided, you know what? I really want to learn how to dye my hair myself. So this is freshly coloured and I dye it all myself. I do the blonde, I do the red, because I just hate being at hairdressers and sitting there and just waiting for it to be done. And I always found that hairdressers damaged my hair quite a lot more because of the amount of blow drying they do and amount of products they use. So I opted for a natural based brand that I can dye my hair with. And then as for styling and maintaining it, I do a hair mask twice a week. I do hair oils every single day once I've curled it. Sometimes I'll pop a bit of dry shampoo in, but I keep it very, very simple. And I make sure to use all natural shampoo and conditioner. But yeah, I have been on quite a hair journey over the last year. I got my hair extensions out this time last year actually, and they've grown probably about 6 inches in length, which I'm really happy about. And it's super thick and super healthy, and it's probably my favourite part about myself. And this on a really fun one, your death row meal, which I think is so hard. Can I pick like 2 mains? I think that my starter would be arancini balls. As long as the risotto inside of them is done great, they're probably my favourite starter to have. As for main, I love a carbonara, an authentic Italian carbonara with the guanciale, the pecorino, all of that. I really love beef brisket foot as well, with the pak choi, the chili, the ramen, the broth, the beef. I love pho so much. So if I can pick 2, then I would have those 2. Or maybe I should have like carbonara for starter and then pho for main. We could do that. And then for dessert, I love sticky toffee pudding, and I really like a brownie or something chocolatey, like a chocolate cake, nice and warm with like ice cream or custard. I think like they're my top 2 puddings. Okay, so that is all of my questions for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I had such a fun time listening to them, reading them, and letting you guys get to know a little bit more about me. But thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more, because I plan to have my YouTube being a lot more about me as a person, and because I have quite a few profiles where I obviously have a lot of other content out there, so I kind of wanted this to be a little bit more safer and cozier. But yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.